despite the tube nonsense. I dragged myself down from Kilburn tonight. You know, and I get this weird reaction when people hear that I'm from Kilburn. They're all like, oh, it's an amazing location. Oh, great property up there. It's on the up, you know. Everyone's high class up there and all this. Like, they think that everyone just stepped out of a Monopoly board. But when you walk past a homeless guy getting a hand job in a doorway, it's kind of like, nah, it's not fresh. Anyway, as you can hear by my intense Guatemalan accent, I am indeed from Ireland. From an area known as the Boyne Valley, very ancient history there. We've got a, 5,000-year-old passage tombs, kind of like the pyramids of Egypt, although they don't look quite the same. I mean, if you were going to compare them to tits, the pyramids of Egypt are these pointy, pert, Madonna 1980s kind of things. The Irish version is kind of more like your old Auntie Mildred, topless in a beach in Benidorm. I'll let that one sit there. Nice. Yeah. Anyway, growing up in Ireland is lots of fun, My mum, she's a great multitasker. She could do loads of different things at the same time. Like she could wash you and a Delph at the same time, So there's all these photographs of me, just sitting in a sink, bollock naked, holding a spatula. Shame I was 18 at the time. Yeah, I'm a musician actually by trade, and I've done a few weird gigs. One of the weirdest ones I did was back home up in the mountains of Carlingford, playing at this kind of village fete. And we were going up, and there was like a big tent in the middle of a forest, and there was loads of donkeys all hitched up all around, just in case anyone wanted to go for a joyride. And, so we were playing away anyway, and the lights went down, and fucking bodies flying through the air, fluids landing all over the gaff. The lights go up, just a load of bodies lying around and hay bales covered in blood. Because that's how it is in Ireland, like if you haven't dislocated your kneecap, you haven't had a good time. And then after the gig, right, there was this raffle. And there was all sorts of weird, typical kind of village gifts, that you could win, like homemade jam and sweets and cake. And, there was even fine bed linen, which was donated by the local priest, which to me just reads like a list of evidence. But the weirdest prize of the night was the first prize, which was a coffin. A coffin. Like why would they even think of that? Did they look at the growth of spuds that year and say, right, they're not doing too well, let's make a few more extra coffins, Famine number 2's around the corner. And if you hit a bullseye at darts, you could actually throw in a free tombstone as well, But it's a shame I didn't win though, because it's the only accessory that'll go with my wonderful complexion, as you can see. I call this look le rigor mortis. Although I'm looking a lot better than I did last year. I was a bit messed up, I was like Picasso's idea of a natural beauty. My body looked like it was moulded out of smash. So I decided, right, I need to do something to sort this out, So I thought, right, I need a new diet, a new kind of regime. So a few friends were telling me about this thing called a NutriBullet. So I was like, all right, okay. Didn't know what it was. It didn't even tell me. To me, it just sounded like it was like, a really healthy sex toy. It's actually a blender. Don't get them confused. Thanks. Yeah, the NutriBullet. I was also looking into all these different kind of healthy foods fortified with special minerals and vitamins and these yogurts, and you get like the good bacteria added to them and all this, like Activius, Vividus, Regularis, which just sounds to me like something you might catch at Hogwarts. Speaking of catching things, I managed to nab myself a boyfriend. There he is. This is my lover. Yeah, bless him. I did well. He's foreign. It's all the way from Belgium. And there's a few cultural things going on there, like when you meet the in-laws for the first time. I mean, in the UK and Ireland it's a handshake, maybe a hug. In Europe it's 2 kisses. In Belgium it's 3 kisses, right? So I remember going up to the house for the first time and meeting the family, and I was just so nervous. I had all this energy in me, and then the door opened and I just fucking went for it, it's oh my god. And I just had to keep going, and I was all in slow-mo, you know, the look of intense fear, the tickle of it, the hint of a moustache on my upper lip, the scrape of the stubble on my chin. Then I had to meet his dad. So anyway, what I'm trying to say to you, if you're going to go out with a foreigner, get to know the cultural differences, or else you're going to end up shagging his mother. Thank you.